speech, property, everything else. Slaves are disarmed. It's that simple. The NRA was founded to train Northerners how to shoot better because they were so freaked out that, you know, 2 or 3 Southerners could kill 20 Northerners because they were just such good shots growing up with firearms. And secondarily to arm blacks in the South with abolitionist funding. That's why the Democrats say it is a Ku Klux Klan organization on MSNBC, Fox, Sports, and everywhere else, because they know the public's dumbed down and mindless and now believe that the NRA is the Klan. But by the NRA coming out and actually saying it like it is, they'll get more support. It'll raise the rhetoric to the level of reality. In fact, this isn't enough, but it's a step in the right direction. You got a whole bunch of different congressmen saying that Obama is acting like a dictator. Look, he isn't acting like a dictator. He is elected, but a lot of people get elected and then stay in. One of them's real famous. His name's Adolf Hitler. He was elected in 1933. Blew up their own capital to basically declare martial law. The Reichstag. Now, we're looking at this. This is a big deal. I want to play this clip. The head of the National Rifle Association blasted President Obama last night in an appearance on Lou Dobbs Tonight, calling him a dictator and declaring that the president hates the American people and hates the fact that they have a right to bear arms. Wayne LaPierre was responding to Obama's executive actions to ban ammo for the AR-15 rifle, a move many have declared to be a gun control via the back door. Many have declared. I mean, that's what it is. It's what Obama promised to do. Now, remember Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs had 4 to 5 million viewers a night on CNN at his peak. And then they moved his time slot to hurt him, and he still had 2.5 million viewers. They wanted to quietly get him out the door. CNN's biggest shows now have 500,000 viewers. They're collapsing. But see, they don't care. They got rid of who gave them ratings and who promoted liberty, Lou Dobbs. Another illustration of how it isn't just about getting ratings and being popular. The system does everything it can to shut down true independent voices. So now he's over on Fox Business with about 500,000 viewers, still bigger than CNN, preaching to elderly conservatives, God bless them, who actually think the Republican Party is going to save them. So Lou Dobbs is now a voice in the wilderness. We are not. We are reaching the mainstream, and that's what this is all about. Let's go to this clip of Wayne LaPierre telling it like it is. This is really good news.
Thanks, Lou.
This in prospect, the ATF ban on AR-15 ammunition. Why are we not hearing more of an outcry about this?
Well, probably because the media doesn't want the American public to know what this president is trying to impose on them.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a president that he's grasping for straws. He hates the Second Amendment. He hates the fact Americans have a constitutional right to own firearms. He can't win at the ballot box. He can't win in the Congress. And now he's trying to act like a dictator and planning on forcing this ammo ban on the American public by executive regulation.
Explain something to me. Why this sudden interest in the 5.56 so-called green tip ammunition
let's stop there.
That would effectively then...
Because if they can ban the most popular ammo in the country, Lou, they can ban everything. And I know Lou knows that. He's begging the question. Why have a guest on if you're going to answer all the questions? But that's what LaPierre basically goes on to talk about. But then they defend the fact that, oh, well, law enforcement groups have said don't ban it. It doesn't kill a lot of cops. Look out with this argument that if bullets can kill cops, we're going to ban them. A car, a baseball bat, anything can kill a human, a cop, whatever. And whereas I don't want a civil war with the police, the Second Amendment is there to fight off a powerful central government that's been taken over, i.e. Washington. I mean, it's there not for duck hunting. But they've tried to set up any future violent revolution with the idea, I've seen this being programmed to the media, programmed by the Democrats, that you go out and just find a random cop and shoot them. That's why I've been saying forever. If they start trying to round folks up, take people's guns, start assassinating folks like myself, and we have to go to a defensive, offensive operation, they're going to try to brand it in the media as kill cops. That's not the answer. We need to have smart discussions about what legitimate targets are, in the perspective of a violent revolution. And I think everybody understands it's not the local government. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
It's happening again. The feds are trying to ban your freedom to own body armor. In January, a newly introduced bill, H.R. 378, will take away your right to buy Level 3 and higher body armor. Katie Armor offers the most affordable Level 3 body armor packages on the market today. Protect yourself. Buy your body armor now before it's too late. Go to katiearmor.com. That's CATI armor.com. Come and take it.
It's no secret that government and big business buy in bulk and get huge discounts not available to the little guy. Until now. Introducing a breakthrough crowd buying website where people can join together, buy in bulk, and get massive discounts on millions of popular products. It's TogetherSave.com. TogetherSave.com. You can save 20, 30, or even 50% off tablets, smartphones, cars, appliances, textbooks, sports equipment, video games, and much more. All with free delivery. Check it out. TogetherSave.com. Visit now and start group buying today at TogetherSave.com.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Silver Bullet.
Usually, the older one gets, the less you are able to absorb amino acids and the less you are able to repair the 100 trillion cells of your body. As a result, you'll have less energy, your tissues will shrink, and you'll become wrinkled. An older person will typically injure more easily and heal more slowly. Not fun. However, if you can consume a protein powder that is easier to absorb, then you may be able to gain back some strength, muscle, and speed of recovery. One World Whey is a highly digestible whey protein powder that may be the perfect answer for you.
My name is Errol. I'm 74 years old. You know, the taste of One World Whey is amazing. I play pickleball, and since taking One World Whey and your trace mineral supplement, I have more energy and recover faster from my working out. I used to take another grass-fed whey protein powder, but now I'm getting much better results using One World Whey.
Call 888-988-3325. That's 888-988-3325. Or visit oneworldway.com.
As the New World Order continues to tighten its grip on every facet of our lives, we're all asking ourselves, how can we maintain our independence? The answer is clear. Get prepared, and you get prepared now. Now the only question left is, where do we begin? My Patriot Supply is here to help. Call 800-247-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. We're even covering the cost of shipping. Are you willing to rely on the government and FEMA in the event of an emergency? Call 800-274-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. You won't be able to find this deal online, and there is a strict limit of 4 per caller, so don't wait. Call now, 800-274-3070. That's 800-274-3070. Call right now.
Everybody knows that I'm not a fan of Rudolph Giuliani, the neocon, rhino, anti-gun, open border promoting, so-called Republican. But he's come out and said Obama hates America, wants to destroy the country, and is a tyrant. So I started, liking him a little bit, from absolutely disdaining him to him moving up a point or two in my personal weighing of Rudolph Giuliani. But when you get a Wayne LaPierre coming out and saying Obama's acting like a dictator, and you're starting to hear that out of Congress, and that Obama's a liar, and Obama doesn't doesn't want to have the Second Amendment, that he hates it. What you're hearing is truth. And so if someone is running around burning down houses in the neighborhood, they're not providing the neighborhood with central heating. They're trying to burn down houses and kill people. And if you catch them trying to burn down a house, you need to shoot them. Or hold them till the police get there. Whatever choice you make. And that's what this comes down to, is that the globalists want to force a confrontation with Russia. They want to force one in the Middle East. They want to force one with the American people. They want to start a civil war. And we've done everything we can to stop that and to make it an info war and to vote with our dollars and to vote with our decisions. And we're winning the info war. Every metric shows it. Libertarian paleoconservatism is beginning to take over. They're not going to be able to use fake Republican leadership to shut it down. The John Boehners and others of this world are on their way out. Might not be this year, but it'll be next year. No amount of false flags are going to put this back together again. But still, they might try it. And we're coming to that point that when they stage terror attacks and blame it on us, if everybody cowers in fear and goes along with the official narrative and apologizes for the new Tim McVeigh type being a Republican and buys into the official narrative that we're guilty, like Sandy Hook, we're sorry as gun owners that we caused the children to die. That was the narrative. How dare you gun owners cause more kids to die? Not one more child. How many more kids have to die? I don't know. It's like 66 kids a year get killed in mass shootings. And a tiny fraction, I think it was like 11 of them, end up getting killed by semi-autos, and thousands die in car wrecks, and thousands drowned, and thousands get electrocuted, and thousands get beat to death by neighbors or their dad or their mom. Thousands get tasered and killed by cops for whatever reason. Are we going to blame all the cops and ban cops? We're going to ban all, swimming holes? Some camps in the U.S. I saw last year are ending swimming in the lakes. Summer camps, you go swim in the lake. Oh, kids sometimes drowned. This camp's no longer going to have swimming. Next, no more rock climbing because somebody got hurt in another state. Or kids got their feelings hurt, because they were playing dodgeball and they got hit with a dodgeball and the other kid laughed. Get used to it. It's part of life. You create basket case mental patients who are traumatized by everything, not learning how to deal with a problem. But I digress further afield into psychology. What I'm getting at here is that we have to raise the rhetoric to the point of what we're actually facing. If you're facing an arsonist, call it an arsonist. If you're facing a rapist, call it a racist or a rapist. If you're facing a tyrannical, scientific, psych warfare takeover, address it as such. Washington has been compromised and taken over by foreign special interest. It wishes to secure its criminal takeover by having a destabilization program, a civil war with terror attacks to be blamed on domestic enemies that are actually patriots that want to save the country. We have to recognize that paradigm when the enemy makes the next move. It's like chess. You're a good chess player. You're in a particular area. The pieces are in a particular setting. You know, as a good chess player, the one or two moves they'll probably make. And you're anticipating those. Well, there are a couple moves we expect the enemy to make. Start wars, trigger economic crises to take over, and stage domestic terror attacks to be blamed on domestic enemy groups. And we told you this before you could see all the public scripting. Now it's reached a crescendo, a cacophony of chirping and bleating and squawking by the enemy press, who knows they're losing legitimacy, who knows that their time has come, who know that they've been discredited, whose ratings are collapsing, who are going under. And as the mainstream media begins its death rattle, you notice they're coming out with internet censorship and FCC power grabs and all the rest of it, because the system knows they've got to move or we're going into check. Our next move will have them in check. We're moving into check right now. If they don't do something quick, we're going to have them in checkmate. We've basically got our gun pod heads-up display directly on the enemy. We're ready to pull the trigger in the info war. So fire at will. We'll be back. Stay with us.
We're on the march. The Empire.